What's going on, folks? So the band Parhelyon is back with a new single here called Stygma, and their debut album is coming out October 24th. I'm really looking forward to that. They have a really kind of unique sound, and I've enjoyed the singles that they've released thus far. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to that. October 24th. But yeah, I mean, before then, we have a new single here to check out. Like I said, the song is called Stygma. And let's see what we got, shall we? Rangers, go. Wow, a really cool song. I really kind of dug the vibe of it. It has this real kind of slow, methodical approach, almost like a doom metal sort of influence in there, with just the structure and just the way that it kind of moves. It's not in any hurry to get anywhere. It seems like there's a real focus on kind of atmosphere and just the mood that it encourages the listener to get into. And yeah, I just thought that was really, really neat. Again, I just can't help but think of just like some doom metal with some symphonic metal, and just this real deliberate, almost like it just evokes these feelings and emotions, and just in the vibe itself, and just is really focused on creating that environment for the listener. So yeah, I just thought that was super neat. It kind of reminded me of like some old school Leaves' Eyes, back when Liv Christine was the vocalist, back during that era. Just in the approach a little bit, which I thought was super neat. And yeah, it just has this real kind of unique approach. But there was like some really cool things thrown in there throughout. It starts out, you kind of get like these heavy sort of riffs, and that kind of continues throughout. Between you get like the softer moments, the almost like ethereal kind of stuff, and then like the guitar kind of comes in with like a nice kind of deliberate riff, and it just brings a little bit of that heaviness to it. Really kind of takes that mood and just really kind of pushes it even further and adds like an edge to it. And one thing I was really happy about too was that they never felt the need to like throw in harsh vocals. Like, it's the kind of song that you might expect a band to just throw in some harsh vocals. Speaking of like Leaves' Eyes, they would do that a lot as well. But I thought it was so awesome that they didn't do that for this song, because it almost feels like it would be too expected or kind of too easy to just throw in some harsh vocals just for the sake of it and whatever. But they didn't. And so I thought that actually added even more to the song, for not going down that route and just letting her really kind of just showcase her voice and really kind of just take charge on it. And the heaviness being brought just with like the guitar riffs, and also just the overall vibe itself. So yeah, I really love that. And you have like the heavy kind of beginning, kind of gets you in the mood a bit. And then it gets softer, and her voice, wow, just such a range and such delivery. Almost, she has this just such in kind of almost just easy delivery style, and that contributes a lot to the song as well. It's like she's not like forcing anything. She's really going with the flow of the song, and just her voice is kind of this real nice, like wave almost throughout the song, and really kind of carries a lot of the sections, because again the music is never like kind of takes charge. It's like the music is sort of the backing layer just to help provide the backdrop of the atmosphere of the song and stuff, and then her voice is really what kind of takes you through the song. And there's all kinds of little intricate things in there, like sounds like little like kind of keyboard things that happen periodically and stuff like that. And then I thought was really cool, it's kind of like the second half of the verses, you kind of get that like almost electronic sounding little thing happening, which I thought was neat too. It almost like kind of builds suspense in a way. Which leads up into the chorus and whatnot, where like the guitars kind of come in heavier and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought that was a really, really nice touch there. You get a really cool kind of guitar solo in there that again, doesn't really take the spotlight. It flows really well with the song. Like, they never break from the mold or the core of the song that they created. They just really let it breathe, and nothing really kind of takes over or like I said, breaks that mold. It just all contributes overall to that sound from the beginning all the way to the end, and I was just kind of captured by it. But yeah, you have that real nice solo and stuff, and yeah, I mean, just her vocals in the verses and in the chorus, and I really like kind of some of those backing vocals, like in some of those spots where she'll like kind of say a line, and then just as it's getting like to the end of it, there'll be like a backing vocal of her kind of saying it again while the lead kind of continues. It's just really cool. Like I said, it just feels like this song was put together with a lot of care and a deliberate focus on crafting the overall feeling that they did without breaking that. So yeah, I dig this kind of style, when it just really conjures a feeling or images in your head, and the video went well with it, kind of in this forest and stuff like that, added to this just ethereal but like kind of dark and heavy vibe, and yeah, I mean, I just dig that. So like I said, this band, they really kind of have like a unique style and unique approach, and I dig that. It's refreshing. So yeah, this song I really, really enjoyed. It's the kind of song I feel like I'll enjoy even more on subsequent listens, and just really getting caught up in the mood and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, her vocals are just phenomenal. So yeah, really, really cool song here. I dug it big time. I'm really, really looking forward to their debut album, October 24th. But anywho, let me know, folks, in the comments down below, what do you think of this song here? How does it stack up for you compared to their previous singles? Are you looking forward to the new album? Let's talk about it. I'll catch you next time. Ranger. Out.